I'd say if you have a clique and someone outside that clique is bullying you, you have those people to protect you. That's one of the benefits of a small town, that people will stick up for you if it's unjust in their eyes. But also being in a small town, everyone knows everything.
When it comes to bullying, we're not really the most outrageous school. Like, we don't go and push someone into a locker or nothing like that.
You do have drama, it spreads really fast. You could tell one person and then they'll tell another person, and then by tomorrow the whole school knows.
I really like the people. Even though I feel like sometimes the walls are closing in with the people, I feel like there's still a chance. Like, I see the people that don't try to learn more, and then I see the people that do, and it just gives me hope that someday all the people will be like that.
Cyberbullying is having something said about you on the internet, and it's up there, and you can't change what they said. Everybody's looking at it, and that's how, somebody could think that about you even when it's not true.
Cyberbullying gives certain people anonymity, and it gives certain people a sort of eternal way to bully someone. In a way, is worse because it's always going to be there. There are a lot of consequences to bullying, especially psychologically. I feel like that can have a real impact on your development.
I don't know who it was exactly because I'm cool with everyone. Some type of way it got around to me that I was doing whole behaviors, if that makes any sense. That actually did affect my relationship. But he's not the type of person to judge off what someone else says. For someone else, that could definitely bring down their confidence a lot.
It wasn't my school, but it affected my school. This one girl, she had made a fake page, and she was posting things about other people, about people who went to my church, people who were at my school, and it went on for like a good 5 months. It was a long time. Things she knew, she would stretch the truth about it, or she'll create lies about people, which we knew weren't true, but just to have those things said about you, it still hurts your feelings and it affects you.
In middle school, back then my ears used to be humongously notable. And I mean, they still kind of are, They're bigger than ever size to say, and they used to call me Dumbo for it. Bullying is a big thing over here because people, first, they don't know themselves, they don't know what they want, they don't know what makes them happy.
I mean, putting someone else down might actually make you feel better.
Maybe people turned you into it. You didn't really want to be it, but if everyone else is doing it like that, it's like a group think. Or if one person does it, it justifies you doing it.
They keep it going, or they'll tell the next person will tell. It's just like a chain reaction.
I think females are more vulnerable to the situation.
Both genders are involved with bullying females because you could have a girl who's jealous or a guy who wanted that girl but the girl refused, and it just starts from there.
That spirit of masculinity still roams in this place. They mistreat women. And some guys here don't know how to express themselves and just do it the worst way possible.
Me and my friends, we stayed off of Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat for 2 weeks. I only made it a week, but it was really good. Once you're not on your phone all the time, you open up to more things to do. You hang out with your friends more, you talk to your family more. It was really good. I thought it was really good for us to do.
I learned to embrace myself, and the way I looked, it really didn't matter to me anymore. It's I have a brain, I can use it, I can get a good job. It doesn't matter how I look, it doesn't matter what they call me, I'm still Everson.
66.
If you're different and you're not fitting in, that just makes you more susceptible to the bullying. I personally don't even know the standard of what normal is. Like, I want to know what makes you different from me. I want to know, why am I normal but you're not? Why are you normal but I'm not? I'm interested in that stuff.
I feel like for it to stop, you need to be open about what's going on. If you keep it all in, no one's going to know and you're not going to benefit from that.
People are afraid to speak out about their issues, afraid they'll be belittled or they'll be picked on for what they share. You have to build that bond of trust with people.
I was like, well, how do we build that trust? Then I heard about SSS.
Still Standing Strong is what the initials stand for. And basically the group was started by a kid named Hunter. Hunter actually came and said, you know, help me write this, help me get this started, and we'll do it together. And I mean, it sounded like something that this school really needs.
It doesn't start with like your own idea. Like if she had the idea, it grows to me, and then we grow to them, and then they grow to them, and it just gets bigger.
It's like a project, but it's more than a project. You get to find solutions, and you know, not just a temporary one, but one that will last for quite a while.
His goal was to help them stop bullying each other. To me, the goal is to help kids who are going through depression and who can't deal with going home in the evening and who don't have friends.
If you don't have anybody, the only person who you can really go to is yourself.
But I mean, for you to go to yourself, you actually have to understand like who yourself is. Some people are still trying to find themselves. They don't know, hey, should I be like a hardcore person? Should I be sensitive? Should I open up to other people? Like, you have to find yourself, and we're high school, so some of us are still trying to find ourselves, so.
Absolutely.
I do believe, like what LJ said, some people, you gotta get stronger and you gotta learn how to build up that thick skin, but then, like Shavana said, after so much, you can't do anything. Like, you physically can't go on. So I think people should be educated about what you should be able to push past and get stronger as a person, and what's not okay and what's abusive.
They talked about re-educating everybody, and I was like, well, how is that supposed to work? And then we sat in that circle, and like those ideas kept going, kept going.
This is a generational thing. The parents need to be re-educated themselves. Who's going to re-educate them? Their parents?
It is a task and a process.
I would say, like, get them to realize what they're doing and, like, try to put themselves in the victim's shoes. Like, how would you feel if someone was doing that to you? Like, reverse the roles.
I think if we had more adults to step in, then the kids would have a different example to go by.
A required amount of guidance counselors or a required amount of hours for workshops or something like that.
Teachers need to be a part of this too. If like teachers see someone upset about something, they need to approach it.
There are people in your lives, within your schools, within organizations like Still Standing Strong, like PGC, that are there intentionally to help you deal with these issues.
Peer group connections, and it's where juniors and seniors mentor the freshmen for one semester during the freshman year, just to make sure the transition from middle school to high school is a lot easier on them, to help them solve any problems.
When I was a freshman, I used to be not as confident. Like, I used to be really shy, and after PGC and going to my mentors every Thursday, they really taught me a lot.
It starts with people like us. There has to be someone who knows what it's like and is not afraid to take that. Be that change. You're a small little change. but you might save somebody from killing themselves. Like, you know that girl personally. She's still here, right? Mm-hmm. You are one small little change that saved her life.
This is how we make the change. We don't only express our ideas, but we put them to work.
I won't be here to see it, but hopefully when I come back, I do plan to visit. I'd like to see a lot of participation, more signs up in the hallway, more teachers talking about it. I'd like to hear that it's being successful and that people are joining, and maybe that it's spread to other schools and that other schools are considering making a club of their own like that one.
For everyone sees the world in a different manner. Who is to say which way is right and which way is wrong? I stand with visionaries, people who see the world not through their eyes, but through the eyes of others, people who love humanity. I am aware of the condition of the world, but I struggle to understand my very self. But to understand others, don't you have to understand yourself? Well, I no longer choose to understand myself. The want still lingers inside. But I have come to feel that one doesn't learn about oneself from oneself, but one learns about oneself through others.